Ladies and gentlemen, I believe the bride is about to arrive. If you aren't aware, they are broadcasting this service around the world, and we've been requested, please, if you could put your phones either off or on airplane mode. Otherwise, the signals and the tower will interfere with the broadcast. So if you could do that, that'll be great. Thank you very much.
He's English. Oh, they talk curry.
Just forgot on the shelf, no wind in the sails, going nowhere with no one but me. I was 1 in 100 billion, a burnout star in a galaxy.
Please stand, ladies and gentlemen.
Wondering why everyone else shines out for me. But I came to life when I first kissed you. Best me had these arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. I was a worn-out set of shoes, wandering the city street. Another face in the crowd, head looking down, lost in the sound of a lonely melody. Empty pockets and a roulette, always landing on a lost bed. Just live for a spin, hope for the wind, go all in, just to lose again. But I came to life when I first kissed you. Best me had these arms
No kissing till I tell you, eh?
make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. Worst me is just a long gone memory. Put a new heartbeat inside of me. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm
Please be seated. You guys can have a seat, thank you. Danny, how are you?
I'm okay.
Are you well?
Yeah.
Good. You okay? Good, good. Good afternoon. Can you all hear me? Yes. Great. Welcome to part 2. Who was at part 1? Part 2 is going to be so much better. Where's Gavin? Yeah. Apparently you did okay. No, they actually wanted you just to do your part quickly and then I'm going to do the... No, I'm joking. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It gives me such great pleasure to welcome you here to this very special event in the lives of these two wonderful people. They are here because they want to officially get married, they want to make promises to each other, and they want to step off from this journey together as husband and wife. And they know that this day would not have been the same if it wasn't for the fact that you are here. So can I quickly ask, who is not from South Africa? Wow, fantastic. First time, anybody first time? Cyril said I must say hello. Welcome. Those that have come back to South Africa, you've been here before, thank you very much for coming back. And those that are from South Africa, welcome. Each and every one of you is here because you were chosen to be here. So thank you very much on behalf of Danny and Geoff. Do you feel welcome?
Yes.
Are you ready to have some fun?
Yes.
Doesn't sound like it? Are you ready to have some fun?
Yes.
There we go. This is a party. This is a celebration. This is a very important moment. Geoff, are you okay? Are you breathing?
Right now, maybe not later. But
Okay, fantastic. Would you all just help me with agreeing with me? Danny looks absolutely gorgeous, doesn't she? We really need to give her more energy. So once again, does she look gorgeous? Danny, you see what I did there? I had to get the energy up because I have to ask about Geoff, and I'm a little bit worried there. Does Geoff look okay? I tried, Geoff. By the way, Geoff, I see that you got 9 guys that are making sure that you're here.
I needed backup, yeah.
Yeah, either you needed the backup or Danny made sure that you were going to be here, so that's good. Are you guys ready to do this? Are you ready to make this promise to each other? Well, before you do that, I would like to ask if it's okay, I just share a few words with you. And I want to get you guys to tap into why you are here. So let me ask that question. Geoff, why are you here?
get married.
To get married. Very good answer. A bad answer would have been I was invited, so that's a good answer. Danny, why are you here?
Because I need someone to keep carrying my luggage for me at the end.
There we go. See, it's all about practicality. That's fantastic. You guys are here because you want to make promises. You want to become husband and wife, and you wanted to do it in this gorgeous place on this beautiful day with these wonderful people. But we are here to celebrate this incredible thing that the two of you have that not one person here knows what it is. It's amazing. Think about it. We're here to celebrate something that we don't actually know what it is, and that is your love. Because your love only exists between the two of you. You've been given the ability to find each other. That seed of love was planted in each of you, and it's grown into the love that you have for each other right now. And that love is an incredible love because you know exactly what that love is. The people that are here, those people that see you on a regular basis, would have seen that you interact with each other in a certain way, that you are with each other a certain way, you say things, you do things, and that demonstrates the love that you have for each other. But the truth is, they don't know, and I don't know what the love is. So I'm certainly not going to stand here and tell you, Geoff, what you feel for Danny, because I don't know. So I want you to do me a favor. I want you to listen to the question and internalize. So don't say anything, just internalize, all right? What is that feeling of love that you have for Danny? When you hear her voice, on the phone, when you see her first thing in the morning, when your arms are wrapped around her, when you consider all the things that you've done together so far, that feeling, I want you to keep that feeling alive. Because you're the only person that knows that feeling. You know, Danny's standing here and she's looking at you, and she can look at you and say, well, I don't know what you're feeling, because she can't feel what you feel. Danny, you can only feel what you feel. So you share this incredible love that only the two of you share, but you can only ever feel it from your own perspective. So therefore, the onus of keeping it alive and making sure that you grow your love falls squarely on your own shoulders. So don't take your love for granted. Which one of you said, I love you first in your relationship? Do you remember? Was it you? Well done, Captain. 10 points, 10 points. Geoff, do you remember when you said it the first time?
Yep.
Did you have to say it?
No. I don't think she expected it either. Most
Danny?
people wouldn't.
What, was it 3 days after you met? Or? Do you remember when he said it?
After or something else.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, we're not going to go there. It's not that kind of service, huh? Danny?
It wasn't what you were all thinking.
Something else.
A night of drinking? No, okay, let's leave it. Okay, Danny, do you remember when he said it the first time?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you remember how you responded? Did you say, thanks, I'll get back to you? Did you say, I love you too?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Did you have to? What I'm trying to get at, guys, is let me help you out here. When you said I love you for the first time, Geoff, you would not have said it just for the sake of saying it. We don't say I love you to somebody we fall in love with just for the sake of it. You know, you don't say I love you and then say, sorry, joking, to see what the reaction is going to be. You would have said it with commitment, with meaning. Danny, you would have heard it with emotion. You would have said I love you back if that's how you felt. And you didn't have to. That's the important thing. There was no pressure on you to have to do it. So I want you to constantly remember that in your marriage, and as you move forward in your marriage, never ever say I love you because you have to. Say it because you feel it. All right. So allow yourself to feel those feelings that I asked you to think about, and that's when you're going to want to say I love you on a regular basis. Are you guys spontaneous when it comes to saying I love you, or do you have sort of routine?
Both.
Yeah.
Both? Yeah?
Both.
So you know that, that feeling of love can come over you any time, day or night. And if you're in the same place, it's obviously easy. You can go to that person and you can say, I love you. Or if you're not in the same place, you can send a message or something. I want you to take the opportunity when that feeling arises to say, I love you. And then if you don't necessarily feel like you want to say I love you too, that's okay. Think about how you actually feel, and then you're going to want to say, I love you too. Guys, look after your love. Nurture it, protect it. Don't ever take your love for granted. As you stand here now, are you friends?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
Best friends?
Yeah.
BFFs?
Yeah.
Besties? Yeah? Danny, I understand why you giggled when I asked you that question, because it's like, what a stupid question to ask. You know, the day that you're about to get married to each other, some idiot stands there and says, are you friends? Of course you're friends. Yes, you're best friends. But I've been doing weddings for, 25 odd years now. And in that time, I've never stood in front of a couple on the wedding day and said, are you friends? And they turn around and say, no, not really. Because people don't get married to people they don't like. People don't get married to people they're not friends with. They might be in love with that person, but if you're not liking that person, if you don't share the commonalities, you have the ability to laugh and cry together and share your dreams and have fun together, fight and forgive and all the other things that friends do, you wouldn't be doing what you're about to do. So yes, the answer is an obvious yes. My question I would like to ask you is, one day, 10, 20, 30, 40 years from now, if I had the opportunity to say, Danny, Geoff, are you friends? Are you best friends? Then the answer must be an absolute 100%. We didn't realize how much more we were going to be friends now than we were when we got married that day. That's what's going to make your marriage fun. That's what's going to make it successful, because it's so easy to love somebody that you like. So focus on your friendship. Don't ever lose the ability to talk and laugh and have fun together. All right. Now, you guys met in Fort Lauderdale, apparently, you said. Okay, in the Tap 42 bar. Anybody know the Tap 42 bar? Apparently it's a really upper class place. Or maybe not. That was 2015.
Yeah.
Was that the first time you guys met? So had you seen each other before that?
We matched on Tinder before that.
You matched on Tinder. Beautiful. You know what's so amazing is there's a whole set of circumstances, guys, that I want you to think about. That the two of you finding each other is not some coincidence. It is a plan. The universe wanted to bring you guys together. So, Geoff, you would have put yourself on Tinder. Danny, you would have put yourself on Tinder. And through the algorithms that come into play, the two of you would have matched up, and you would have had the opportunity to swipe whichever way you had to swipe. And I assume you swiped the right way. Okay. So you met on Tinder. Did you realize when you connected for the first time and communicated for the first time that something incredible had just happened?
No.
No, you didn't. I mean, it's not like you swipe right and you send a message home to the family to say, listen, I've just swiped right, my wife is on the other line. No, that didn't happen. But in that moment, something incredible did happen for the two of you. The first beautiful words of your love story were written the once upon a time. So it was once upon a time in Tinderland. Geoff and Danny met. And then you met at this bar, okay, this Tap 42 bar. And then, was it love at first sight? Was it? No. Okay. Love at second, third, fourth, fifth, seventh, 100th sight. So again, you didn't even realize when you saw each other for the first time that was something that had happened. And yet you guys have created an incredible, unique and amazing story from 2015 to this day. And you have that story locked up in your minds and in your hearts. You know that story. The two of you are the only two people that know that story. The other people that are here, the people that love you most in your life, know parts of your story as they've added color and vibrance to your story, but your story only exists for the two of you. I can't go onto Google and search for your story. It's not there. We can't ask the people what your story is, but you can remember. I want you to remember these words and use these words as often as you can. Do you remember? Simple. Do you remember? Do you remember the first time you guys kissed?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
Maybe. Sorry, Geoff, it wasn't very memorable, obviously. You've got a great opportunity to make up for it today, though. Okay. But Danny, you remember, more sort of? Okay. But well, I tell you what, later on this evening, when you've got nothing else to do, you can sit down and have a discussion about when it was, and, you might get bored later or something. So I want you to focus on those incredible moments that you've had together. Those moments I want you to talk about as often as you can, because you can relive the emotions of that moment, although you can't have that moment over. And have you guys had any sort of difficulties, a little bit of fights, not seeing eye to eye quite in your time together? Yeah? Because that's normal. And yet you overcame those. Those did not derail you from what you're achieving. You successfully navigated through that and you got to the other side. Guys, you can work together, and your story, the rest of your story that is yet to be written, can be everything that you want it to be. And we are here to celebrate your love, your friendship, your story, and make sure that you know that we are going to be there to support you and encourage you through everything that you're going to go through. Make your story something that you're going to be proud of. Be so incredibly happy now when you become husband and wife to each other. It's an incredible moment. Some people say it's the greatest moment of your life. I say it's not. And the reason I say it's not, because my wife's not here, but it's not because, if this was the greatest moment of your life, then there's nothing to look forward to. So I think this is a great moment, but you have no idea the greatest moments that are still coming. So be present in your lives for those moments. Geoff, you ready to do this? You sure? Mm-hmm. Blink if you've been forced. Danny, you ready? You want to do it? Okay, you guys can actually pretend you like each other and sort of hold hands or something. Okay. Geoff, the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is to acknowledge a declaration. You have to say, I do, nice and loud. Everybody needs to hear. If they don't hear, we can't continue. It's just a rule. Okay. Do you, Geoff, declare that as far as you know, there is no lawful impediment to your proposed marriage to Danny here present?
I do. I do.
There we go. Danny, do you declare that as far as you know, there is no lawful impediment to your proposed marriage to Geoff here present?
I do.
No?
I do.
Yeah. Friends, family, you here because you're here to support this wonderful couple, and I'm going to ask a very positive question, not the normal negative objection question, because there's a couple of iffies in the corner here at the front here. But I'm going to ask you to please give this wonderful couple a tremendous amount of support and encouragement with the answer to this question. Your volume, your enthusiasm will show that. Are you all here to support Geoff and Danny in their marriage? Yeah. Nice. Geoff, you've got your own words that you would like to say. I'm going to just step out of the way and I'm going to hold the microphone for you. So if you could just hold right hands while you say these wonderful words to Danny.
Wish me luck. My love, as I stand with you on this incredible day, my heart is overflowing with a flood of emotions. And we know the vows and how they went last time, so hopefully that practice run will get me through this time. It feels like just yesterday that our journey began, but here we are 9 years later, ready to embark on a new chapter as husband and wife. I could tell you of the love that I have for you and the life that we have built, and how fortunate I am that you have stuck through with me throughout all of my drive to that next goal. I could say how grateful I am to have you as such a caring and loyal person at my side, and one that is much stronger than she thinks she is. I want to tell you that every time I fall more in love with your sense of humor and the way that you genuinely care for other people, I want to thank you for making me a better person. On this our wedding day, I promise to calm the storm of anxiety that clouds your mind. I promise to encourage you to follow your dreams after all these years of not being able to. I promise to carry the weight of your burdens, even if it means lugging around your extra heavyweight luggage. I consider that my eternal workout. I promise to go on long walks with you whenever the time allows, and even in the rain. I promise to tell you terrible jokes in the hope that one day you'll find them funny. And I promise to be flawed, to make mistakes, but above all to strive to make you happy.
I promise you that we will have hard times, and I promise you that they will pass. And I promise to work hard so that we can have the best life that I could ever dream of. We could ever dream of. I love. My greatest achievement is a testament to what we have accomplished together. You are my greatest success, and I pledge to love you now and for all the days that follow.
Wow, okay. Danny, you've got your own drums?
My mum's got one.
Mom's got them.
I've just got the same ones that I did before. And I took her out of it.
You want to hold?
Yeah, I can hold it, thank you. Geoff, sorry, it's exactly the same.
So am I. So am I.
I would never have imagined the first time that I met you that we would be standing here today for the second time. But as it turns out, you're the best friend that I could have ever asked for. You are an inspiration to me every single day. Your strength in tough times, your ambition and the passion you have for life is truly a force to be reckoned with. I am privileged to have been by your side for so many years and have watched with admiration and pride as you achieve everything that you set out to do. I know that not every day will be easy and not every day will be fun, but what I do know is that having you as my husband will make everything seem that much lighter. Thank you for being a calming presence in the chaos of life and for your constant support and assurance. I promise to love you through the good times and especially in the hard times. And then I took... and I know you're going to keep carrying my luggage because you booked me 2 bags for this flight, so thank you. Thank you.
Excellent. Can we have the rings, please? If you could just give them the rings, if you could take each other's ring, please. And I'd like to ask you just to place the ring on the palm of your right hand. And then just put your hands next to each other. I would like you just to have a look at the ring. Remember that you're about to give each other a very tangible gift. The tangible gift is there because obviously those words, although they're on pieces of paper, they're not tangible. You can't get those words back. You've said them twice. We've heard them. You've heard them. That ring symbolizes those promises, not just the promises that you've made now, but the many conversations that you've had where you've spoken about the future, what you're going to be for each other and be to each other. So please remember that that ring has incredible value. Not because you spend money at a shop to buy it. That's not the value I ever want you to associate with that ring. Please remember the ring symbolizes the amazing, unique, amazing love that you have, that you share. Your incredible friendship and this beautiful story you're writing. So close your hand, make a fist, give it a squeeze, wish it well. And then Geoff, I'm going to ask you a very simple question and then you're going to place the ring onto Danny's finger. Geoff, do you give this ring to Danny as a sign of your promise and take her to be your wife?
I do.
Brilliant. Give it.
It's hot.
It's not coming off.
No, it's
Right.
good.
Danny,
Yeah.
if I could ask you now. Danny, you give this ring to Geoff as a sign of your promise and take him to be your husband. Sorry. Husband.
I do.
You can give him the ring. Wonderful. In the presence of these wonderful witnesses, Geoff, Danny, you've given your consent, you've made your vows to each other, you've declared your marriage by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of a ring. I therefore now have the privilege to declare that you, Geoff and Danny, are now lawfully married and are to be husband and wife together from this day forward. Remember that's been joined together, let no one ever divide. So Geoff, tell me about the yacht, eh? It's a nice yacht.
It's not mine.
Not yours. One day. Carry the luggage. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you a favor. I'm going to share this moment with everybody. I'm going to count to 3. We're all going to shout out, Geoff, you may kiss your beautiful wife. And let's see if he can live up to expectation. 1, 2, 3. Geoff, you may kiss your beautiful wife. Three out of 10? 4 out of 10 maybe?
10 out of 10.
Sorry?
10 out of 10.
Oh, you're so nice. So nice. Well, even if you reach the level of perfection in that kiss, I'm going to ask you to do it again because it's just fun. So, one more time, give your wife the best, most amazing kiss you've ever given her. Thank you. Okay. You just wanted to get your... Yeah, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do now, where is Pat? Pat, just stand for a moment, please. Pat is your MC. Pat is going to help and guide you what's going to happen straight after we finish. I'm going to invite this beautiful couple together with 2 witnesses. We're going to quickly go into the manor house and finalize the last of the paperwork we need to do. Pat's going to just come have a quick chat to you, and he's going to guide everybody around so that you know exactly where you can be ready with your rose petals to congratulate and to share this moment with this wonderful guest, wonderful couple. So are you ready? Are you ready, Pat?
Yes.
Okay, you're going to sing for us as well. Okay. So maybe you can just remain seated and we'll go through the 2 witnesses if you could come with as well. Thank you. Yeah. We can, yeah. Awesome.
We're going to go up to the manor house.
Phew, it's nice out here.
Congratulations, Mr. Brown.
Thank you.
Officially entrusted.
It is
Going to be doing is while they go over to sign the wedding register, we're going to sort of follow them in that direction. So as you leave the chapel, head to the right in front of the manor house. We're going to line up there. We're going to do the confetti toss, and then once that is done, please don't sort of disperse too quickly. They're wanting to do a few photos, just a big group photo. So if everyone could just stick around, that makes it a little easier to get everyone together. And then I think one point to note is just during the confetti toss, if we can try and just throw everything up in the air, it's just better for the photos than if it's right in Geoff and Danny's faces. All right, okay. See you all over there in a moment.
Well done.
Instructions free. Oh, I heard left. Left on
Can you go to him?
Oh, this is the most exciting thing.
What is that?
Oh no!
Because I'm not
This
from,
is
because I'm not from here.
this is the ANC. This is the ANC. This is the new South Africa.
Is it?
Yeah, no,
Which
left
thing?
thumb. It's horrible.